What up? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It is motherfucking Monday. I'm here as always with my Canadian compadre. You like that one better? Not the one from my Canadian compadre. Dino the genetic motherfucking marvel.
Better than telling people I'm from the streets. Jesus Christ. That is significantly worse, just to be very clear with everyone.
What? Jesus Christ. I mean, like the fat white guy who I got a picture of behind me.
I'm the sheriff. No.
Border Patrol.
Yeah, sure. Are you kidding me?
I don't. My neighbor's parents were Border Patrol for fucking 20 years apiece.
You aren't close to a border. That's weird.
I know, but that just says that's. You know, I was thinking about that because I DJ'd their wedding, and I was thinking about that and thinking about my internet.
I mean, that is. I mean, that would be an answer. Let's be honest. That would.
Well, I tried something right before this, and I didn't think the fucking show was gonna go because my computer started telling me to go fuck myself. I deleted the cookies on here. Apparently, I had a whole bakery in this computer.
That happens.
But problem is when you delete all your cookies, then you can't get into anything.
Well, yeah.
I had to get one-time codes for this and special codes for that, and then I got to figure out my email so I can get whatever codes out. And finally, it popped up on my phone like, oh, okay. So
I think the worst part is that there are so many websites that use cookies that you're like, they flood your entire system. And you're like, bro, I looked at your website once. Fuck off. Like, why is that? Like, people are like, you should know. We have hey, I don't want notifications. Okay. I don't need any that. Like the amount of marketing that is going into the internet, I have a serious problem with, because ultimately you're like, look, I needed a new knife. Okay. I needed a knife. So I'm like, okay, I went, did some research. Victoria has a nice knife. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go check that company out. They had a cool one that I'm like, I really want that one. It was 14 inches long. And I'm like, I really want it because it looks like a fucking sword. And then I'm like, but do I need that? No, I need something for slicing. So I found a different knife. Boom, done. Now, fucking covered in ads for the same. I'm like, I already bought your product, bro. I already bought your product. You don't need to fucking tag me in everything. Just relax, calm down.
Oh, dude, and it's not only just the advertising. It's pretty much everything, man. Like, here's for instance, and it freaked me out, no lie, because I'm like, why the fuck is this showing up on? And this is YouTube. You know, I watched, I think, a murder mystery thing. What's up, Missy?
Oh, hey, Missy.
I watched some murder mystery thing where a chick got fucking abducted and tortured or whatever. Then all of a sudden, I got these documentaries on torture. And then after that, I got fucking documentaries of real life victims talking about what the fuck. I'm like, why is this on here? Is this even allowed? Like, I had my son. I was like, get this shit the fuck off my YouTube. Like, this is fucking you. I don't know if this is illegal or what. What's happening is illegal. I don't know if this is real creepy pasta, creepy macaroni, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. I don't know. Dude, that advertiser, I mean, it's just, it's creepy. How
it's too much
phone and your everything, like even the Xboxes. That was the whole reason why I never got the Xbox with a little camera thing on top of it.
Yeah. That's the like. My problem is this: is if I'm looking at your website and you want to be like, hey, we're still here. Sure, that's fine. I already bought the product. Leave me alone. Okay, our conversation is over when I clicked checkout. We don't have to be friends.
What they need to do is take some of the advertising money and put it back into your customer service and your website. Because a lot of these fucking websites, if you fuck up or if you back up and, oh no, I need this size and not that size, or this color and not that color, you try to back up, everything is gone. You got to start from scratch, but that fucking transaction is still fucking open, and it just goes fucking haywire, dude. You don't know how many times I had to scroll down and just call a motherfucker. But like, look, you need to get this right.
Well, have you tried like saying, "Hey, I just like to talk to somebody on the phone so they could walk me through it"? They're like, "Oh, we don't offer that service." I'm like you can use our AI attendant. And I'm like, I want to talk to a person, a human fucking being. Is that too complex for people to understand? And they're like, "Oh, we don't have that." You're like, oh, "Okay, then you lose my business." And they're like, no, we want your business. Yeah, I know, but you don't need to have the services to have my business. That's how that works.
It's part of the fucking business. Well, see, I found out when I was going through it with a Boost, with my hotspot one time. When I was DJing a lot, that hotspot was like, that was my moneymaker right there. And it just happened to shit the bed or whatever. And I found out after trying to go through Pim Pam and Ching Chong and wherever the fuck, with their names that are actually, hi, how are you doing? My name is Bob. Let me transfer you to Randy. How are you doing? And you hear 50 fucking people in the background in the yak.
Bro. Yeah.
You can Google, well, this was before the AI bullshit. Like, you had to actually real Google. Isn't that a thing now? Remember the real Google when you had to type something in?
Yeah.
And it'll put you through steps to go through to actually talk to a real person. Like for Boost, once you get on their automated thing, you got to press 2 different numbers, and then you got to hit a pound sign, and then you got to wait for another thing, and it hit like a 1 and some other thing. It's like a 5-step process just to talk to a person.
You know what the problem is, Marco? It's going to get to a point where to verify that you're human, you're going to have to send a dick pic. And you're like, that's not, I don't feel like that's the right move. I think we should have steps in between.
Like, it's going to have to be a certain fucking HD. It's got to be at least 1080p. Yep. You got your leg has to be at a certain angle so you can kind of get that it's going to be a non-flattering, and it's got to be like not even a morning chub. It's got to be like you saw an ugly person, just turtle up.
And then they're all gonna get leaked, and you're like, "Oh, sorry, I got you." No, you guys planned that shit, you sons of bitches. I didn't send a dick pic to anyone until I had to verify that I was human, and now you're all like, everybody's seen your wiener now. Yeah, thank you for that.
All I wanted was fucking another month for Hulu. God damn it!
I don't understand. It's very. I'm a firm believer that if you can't provide a service properly, with proper staff, with proper service, with proper communication, I don't want your service. Is not very, very complex. Like I feel like I'm the crazy one at this point who's like, "Oh, you need to actually provide the service that I'm purchasing, otherwise I won't buy it." And people are like, "What? How dare you?" No, I bought a chicken sandwich. I want a chicken. If I order a chicken sandwich and you come out with a fucking hamburger, I'm like, "No, I ordered a chicken sandwich." They're like, "No, you have to eat the hamburger." No, I'm not. Also, you got to pay for the burger and that guy's burger. I'm not paying for anyone's burger, bro. That's not how it works.
No, not at all.
It's very ridiculous.
All right, so get into a little bit of news that I still don't know very much about. Even though I did repost a couple things about it, because what I saw was kind of fucked up, and the fact that nobody, especially these, fight for Ukraine and fight for this and fight for that horse shit. That poor Ukrainian girl that just got shanked up for no fucking reason. Did you see that? I had
it pulled up already. Irina Zaruska. And you know what? Where are the white women at? Why ain't you talking?
Yeah.
Where's again Black Lives Matter? What's going on? Hey, you know what?
I'm sure Black Lives Matter will go out there and say she probably called him the N-word, or she said this and that.
I'm sorry. If you've been arrested 14 times and been released 14 times, you're kind of the N-word. Sorry. That's on you. That's not on her. So whatever. It's like, have you seen the video?
Dude, I seen the video the first day it fucking happened. Like the when they, this wasn't blurred out. This wasn't nothing. You saw that dude's fucking dreadlocks fly when he was shaking. Man, and that poor girl was just reading whatever the fuck she was reading. She was just
Okay, at first I'm like, I didn't get it. I'm like, where's the girl? Where's the girl? And you're like, bro, she was dressed like a teenage boy just to not get fucking
right.
like to mind her own business.
Dude just fucking walked through the fucking subway car, bloodied up. That girl was gurgling on her own, and nobody did dick. Nothing. Nothing.
Bro, he got changed afterward. He's like, I got to change after my murder. What the fuck? Hey, he's just holding the knife with blood falling down. He's just dripping everywhere. You're like, what are you talking about?
And y'all bitching about the fucking the national. I am not, to me, and it's the law. Like, I'm not sure how they're skirting that shit, but you ain't supposed to put U.S. troops on the ground against U.S. people. But also, in their oath of office, which you people clearly don't know, they're to defend the Constitution against terror, foreign and domestic terror. Foreign and domestic. Domestic means here. And to me, that's terror right there. Lighting a girl on fire is terror. Shanking a girl up is terror. Fucking all these, and you guys are fucking sympathizing. The dude who got fucking choked up and killed, yeah, he was gonna do that same shit. And y'all gave the fucking hero the fucking third degree.
Yeah. That's been the whole thing where people were like, hold on. So the hero who choked a guy out, he's being punished. And now no one's going to talk about this guy who, bro, that's a lifelong criminal. That guy needs to be behind bars. I don't care. And people were like, oh, well, maybe he's a family. I don't give a shit. He's better off not being close to family.
That dude needs the family of that girl to be able to come and shake him in the throat.
Ooh, I like that.
Girl, as many times that girl got shanked, each one of the fucking family members, yak, with a government fucking knife.
That won't cut well.
Nope, dull as shit. Dull as shit. Probably break if you don't do the rate.
A government issued steak knife is one of those safety scissors that won't cut your finger. That's what that is. That's a government issued steak knife. That's what you got to use. Yeah, that's fair.
And just to be clear, because I've read I started looking over my professional shits for these shows. We are not condoning any kind of violence. We're not condoning any kind of murdering. We're not promoting any of that shit. Read the allegedly is down there. The allegedly.
We're suggesting alternative forms of correctional measures to maintain the cohesiveness of the American people. That's what we're trying to do. Okay. That's called thinking outside the box. You're welcome.
One of the whitest things I've ever heard. That was
I used to be a real person, bro. I used to be a real person. Okay.
My dick shrunk and I lost a shade just from that.
Yeah. It's infectious. I'll tell you. It gets you, and then you're like, I knew some of those words. Shit.
And the fact to know, where was that? Where was that?
No, Charlotte, North Carolina, bro. I gotta. Okay, you know what? Let me look up the stats for North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina, crime stats.
Terrible. Them people are just trying to put their lives back together after all the fucking the disaster and the freezing and all that shit.
So Charlotte has experienced significant drops in violent crime and homicides in the first half of 2025. Not far enough. Overall crime decreased by about 8% and violent crimes falling by 25%. Specific crime statistics show homicides down by 29% and aggravated assaults decreasing by 25%. Attributes these reductions to proactive measures and community collaboration though the city's overall crime rates.
Stop. And community collaboration? She was walking. The community let that motherfucker walk down the gut. Did they? This is the reason why Trump is having them investigate the statistics on all these crimes. Because all these crimes, these places are fucking crime ridden and shit. And they're fucking, giving up false numbers.
I'll be honest. What this reads like is we're not reporting crime to show a decrease in crime. That's what it shows like. That's in all honesty how it looks. Which,
dude.
not reporting crime does not make crime disappear, people. That's like people who put their hands like this and go, "You can't see me, I'm invisible." You're like, that's not how you do invisible. That's not how it works. Sorry.
I can make you invisible. Look.
There was a challenge. Guys were walking up to their wives and they're like, "Honey, I can't see when my eyes are closed." And she's like, "What?" She's like, "I can't see when my eyes are closed." He's like, "Oh my God, we can go to the hospital." You're like, "Yeah, I can't see when my eyes are closed." And then she stops. She goes, "Did you say you can't see when your eyes are closed, you dumb son of a bitch?" And she's like, "Yeah, I can't. I don't know what happened."
Is it me or is it you for believing that shit? I said it 3 times.
I mean, it is funny. It is funny. But yeah, this is definitely, I feel like community collaborations is hey, we're not going to count these as crimes. And
like, I think they collaborated with the media and said, "Hey, don't print this."
Yeah, that seems more accurate. Which
you
is,
know, you would think that in North Carolina, and what we were showed, like all the hillbillies and stuff out there, you know, if anything, like this would have been a family feud. Maybe husband and wife / brother and sister fucking had it out. So, you know, no, this was just some random black dude walked up to, like, he didn't even walk up. He just crept around the corner and was like, "Ah," and then just said hi to everybody in the community.
And then changed his clothes because he had to look good for the camera.
Did he take his clothes to the community laundromat?
Oh God. I honestly, I can't understand what makes people think that this is just acceptable. Like it's so, like, what kind of fucking person does this shit?
It's fucking crazy. And it's the same thing. Like, there's a channel, I forget what the fuck it is, because I think I lost all respect for watching him and shit. He was one of them people that, you know, I can't believe there's people now second guessing the Holocaust and if it was right or wrong or if this and that. Look, first of all, I am not pro-star or anti-star. You know, that in my eyes, we shouldn't be involved in that at all. Even the fucking Christians. The Christians didn't want nothing to do with the star. The star didn't want nothing to do with the Christians. You know, so even in that realm, we don't belong in the litter box. If this was for oil, I mean, people used to bitch back in the day. This is a war for oil. This is a war for, yeah. You're right. And then when the war stopped, you were bitching about gas prices. So shut the fuck up. You know, that's the way things are done. You want it, especially if they ain't giving it up at the right place, then if you're bigger, you go take it. That's just the way it is. I ain't saying it's right or wrong. It's the way it fucking is.
It's just been the way it's been since the dawn of time.
Right.
Pro star or anti-star. Read a book, Ryan. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, you know, this dude gets on there and starts bitching about, like, dude, have you even listened to the translations? Have you listened to what was really going on? I mean, we've been fed a bunch of I'm not saying that what happened didn't happen or, you know, it wasn't fucking terrible. But I mean, everything that you're going against the star now for is what was going on then. You know, I mean, I'm just saying.
A little suspicious. Just saying. It doesn't seem like a normal thing is happening.
And now we have real names that we can research. Now we have real fucking, you know, time frames we can research. We have real statistics. And then people who said, oh, no, they just added a bunch of, a lot of those old pictures, the pictures we were brought up to see, that those devastating fucking camp pictures. We're not going to say, we'll just say camp pictures. They were all taken afterward with actors.
I like what Ryan said. Apologies for commenting to help your algorithm. Be part of the conversation, you twat. That's not helpful. Do you not know? Hey, I'm going to trip you and tell you I helped you up the stairs. Does that make sense? Jag off. Don't be ridiculous, Ryan. Be a part of the conversation. We want you involved. Margot Torres is censoring. Hell yes. I'm gonna weiss you very quickly, sir. Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense that what's good for the goose isn't good for the gander, right? And if you're gonna criminalize one, then they're both criminals. You
Exactly.
can't. That's
How you
that's
gonna be steady talking shit to each other and
a
then whine that one of them might have got the best of you, or
little bit weird, right?
you're Mr. Big this and that, but then all of a sudden when nobody's helping you, well, you just said you could handle yours. You didn't need nobody else.
So what happened?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm suspicious of everything right now, which of course makes me a problem. But that's
And
helping down this. That's helping down the stairs. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that greatly. Yeah, I don't understand why people think that their propaganda can work to this degree. It seems misguided.
in a lot of other instances, it does. This is finally, this has been so long and drawn out since back where, there's barely any people left in them from them times. So, that history, if they wanted to, this is the time to start erasing shit,
Yeah.
before any more truth gets out.
Yeah.
Because now again, like we said, even 10 years ago, we had a little bit of computers and this and that, but nobody was thinking to take this fucking hate speech that we've been told was the fucking, the dog whistle to the nation to get rid of people, and put it under a fucking microscope and say, hey, what the fuck did he really say?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Because it goes back to like what you were talking about. In certain languages, saying, do you need help or I'm here to help you sounds like, and then you're like, whoa, he's trying to kill me.
It's 100% true. It's a perspective is one thing. And this is the weird thing is like, there's a difference between perspective and the truth and an opinion, right? Those are three distinct things. And people are trying to convince you that perspective and opinion are the only thing that matter. You're like, no. The truth is what matters. And we're being told that, no. That's your interpretation. You're like, no, I think it's your interpretation that's the problem there, sir.
Or man. A lot of your interpretation and your perception is because of the truth.
Yeah.
Those are byproducts of the truth, or supposed to be. And it's not anymore. Not at all.
That was a decent German impression. You can do better. I mean, not without knowing stuff.
Yeah, it must have been terrible because I was going for more sand people. Well, thanks a lot again, Ryan, for help down the fucking stairs.
Ryan, you're a gem, sir. Please keep changing. Okay, let's just agree there is no my truth. Oh, I don't know if there's no my truth, because my truth means my perspective, and you're allowed to have a perspective. And let's be very clear. Perspective is how I see it. While that may be not the full truth, that's where it's derived from. Opinion, you just made shit up. It doesn't make any difference, right? So, and that's the thing is, like, this is why, because we talked about this before. I like my news by a senior citizen, a white, with zero charisma, no opinion, and just information. Today, this happened. The result of this happening resulted in this. Facts. I don't need no opinion.
Black and white movies. They had a real fucking reporter come out. He had a cigar in his fucking mouth, ashtray on the table, and he spoke whatever the fuck he said. Yeah, 65 million years ago when reporters.
Yeah. That's basically when that happened. Back in my day, people told the news with a cigarette in their mouth because the doctor said it was good for you.
Frog used to come across the screen and go, ah! And they gave him shit for fucking a pig.
I mean, it's not haram. It's no, it is haram. It's forbidden. Can't yeah. AI news anchor, just robot voice and facts. Oh, no. Because you know what? Whether it's a man or a woman AI, they're gonna have big tits. And you're like, that's stop it. That's not helping. Okay.
The only way that'll work is on a Latin channel.
Oh.
Yo siento telemundo.
No one will understand anything. Nope. Now allowed to have shit get back to the mines, peasant. I mean, listen, the children crave the mines. That's just factual. Okay.
Yeah, they made them look. They put cell phones in the mines. They gave them good service.
That's right. You can do your TikToks while you're mining for the oil.
You can get extra joules for the game if you work an extra 10 hours.
Let's be honest. That would be a great selling feature. Be like, hey, you get a wage, all goes into your Minecraft. So every hammer you hit, you're collecting. It's just a VR version. So you don't see the actual mine, and you just fucking until the mine explodes and you die. You're like, I'm just playing Minecraft in VR.
You have some libtard out there whining about how this is exploitation, this and that, or whatever. And then
those were the days.
It just goes back into the whole Diddy argument. Did he do it or did he dangle the fruit?
Did he do it or did he do it? I mean, it's a good question, sir. It's a good question.
Did he do it or did he dangle the fruit? Are you dangling the fucking Minecraft block in front of him and he took it? Or did you say you have to take the Minecraft fucking block?
I personally like, did he do it or did he didn't do it? I think that's what we need. Because we want to be clear. We want to be clear with our information.
So, I mean, speaking of did he do it or did he not do it?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Now we got, we already know whatever, flight logs and shit that's came out, there's old news. We all know 47 was on them books. We also know why. We also know where he went, all the way down to the fucking second. We also got corroboration from pilots and waitresses, the flight attendants, whatever. Nothing. Right. We already know that the island wasn't even bought when they were cool. And if you didn't know, do some fucking research.
I mean,
we already know he's in the files. We already know he was told he was in the files. And we already know what of him was in the files. It was dumb shit. Shit like the flight log. Shit like the fucking his picture in the background of some pictures that dude took. And like not even personal at home. These things were on a fucking billboard type shit.
Yeah.
So we already know about that. Now we got, no matter how much I think there's a lot of bullshit in this. But the new victims that come out and say they're going to compile it, they did a big interview. They didn't ask whether the HRC and her squad was on the list or anything. They didn't ask if any of the Dershowitz, I believe they mentioned his names, or any of the big celebrities, any of them. They didn't ask any of that shit.
No.
Chick said, well, I got to ask. Was the president ever inappropriate, or did you guys see him? No. A collective? No. What the fuck else do you people fucking want? That moron Mike Johnson even let it slip that he fucking was an informant, which, oh my God, I was right again.
Which is hilarious.
Shit.
I like Ryan's comment. Today, inflation is up, income's the fucking same, and people aren't reproducing. Enjoy the pumpkin spice lattes now, bitch. I will, sir. I love them.
At this point, people aren't reproducing because they're changing genders. That's not how you make babies, motherfucker.
Hey, the weird thing is, though, so there's been news that Greece joined the EU, okay, and then got absolutely railroad economically. Huge problems. Now they're getting rid of immigrants. But they're like, they're suffering. They've closed 700 schools because there are no students. People stop reproducing. And you're going, so okay. So what you're talking about is this action of pilfering
Gonna
the
become an
economy.
amusement park in the next fucking 25 years.
Bro, they're agreeing with Poland, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, I know. No immigrants. Get fucked. How about that? And listen, it's the same thing that's happening in Canada, same thing happening in the UK, same things happening in Australia, same things happening in Greece. It's all these places who have been literally uh 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 just abused economically, and all of our wealth is being stolen. And then they're like, also, yeah, there's no jobs unless you're an immigrant. Then you get a job and the government pays half your salary. Also, no rent unless you're comfortable staying with 17 different people, which they are. So sucks to be you. Well, you want a place to yourself, you greedy piece of shit. That's your white privilege showing. Fucking weird.
I've seen a lot of that fuck shit going on in the EU, and then like the regular people are like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
But the problem is, something you said, your wealth is being stolen. No, it's not. These people are giving it away willingly
to someone else.
Some of these politicians out, I've noticed some of these heads of other countries, like, where did you? I mean, we know where you grew up, so you should know better. You should know what poverty was like. You should know how the fuck are you going to just give away your mineral rights because somebody said you're allowed to burn your computer shit here? What the fuck?
Bro, hey, listen, it's the same thing. There's a video that's been making its rounds on the interwebs, and it's a person from South Asia, let's say. He's sitting on a chair, and all the Starbucks staff is like, you need to leave. And while he's sitting, you watch poop come out of the top of his pants and go onto the floor. And he's like, what? What's the big deal? I had to go to the bathroom. Like, they have a bathroom, and he prefers to shit his pants and let it just stroll out of his pants. At the top, not at the bottom. It strolled out the top. Okay? Do you understand what kind of person this is? And you're going, listen, hey, man, what's going on here? They're like, that's not, and you're like, that's not a mental health issue. That's his culture. You can keep it, friend, and take it back with you. You ain't staying here. I swear to God, with the way my dating life is, I need to figure out how to reproduce asexually. I mean, go to China. You'll be fine.
No need for any more wives.
You already have a child. Why do you need to reproduce ever?
You're one of a kind wife. I mean, you live in Cleveland. You're going to be, grandpa to a single, I ain't going to wish that on her, but I'm hoping the best. But we know statistically that she's going to be a single mom. So, be ready to be a grandpa and suck it the fuck up.
Take your daughter, move to China. You'll be fine.
No,
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Hey, his daughter's tall enough. He's tall enough. They can fight. It'll be fine. Go to China.
I mean, yeah.
It's that's when they be hanging around with their people. They all have glasses. They're a little shorter, very studious, industrious people. That's your people, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're like, no, I'm gonna stay in Cleveland and do what? Work at the steel mill? Nope. Right? These are like, this is what people have to start understanding, is that you're like, hey, if your biggest industry is baristas, you're not making any money, friend. That's not a thing, right? You can't have an entire generation of people who know how to make coffee. Who the fuck cares?
Unless they relocate to like Colombia or some shit like that, where they
that's a different industry altogether, sir, and they will eat you alive. Okay.
I can imagine Ryan hitting Colombia. 10 years later, he comes back all machismo. I came here to learn the Starbucks, but now I run the books, man.
He's gold chains, just a loose fitting silk shirt.
Look like
no undershirt.
Fur popping out the top.
He went to Turkey and got not a hair transplant, but he would have got a chest hair transplant from his butt. So it all just is focused all right here. He's like, you know what I am? I'm the man with the books. Okay. I know what that's going on. That's it. That's what he would do. And then get shot immediately. Yeah.
Bad thing is he'd survive, and he'd be showing everywhere where he got shot in the ankle.
Yeah, he'd write a book. They do a movie. He'd be the new fucking Ray Liotta doing Goodfellas, and you're just like, yeah, man. Just, yeah, I went down to Colombia. I was the book guy, and they shot me, and now I have a movie. It's good. You know, it's fine.
Oh,
Exactly. Fuck. I mean, listen, Ryan. We just forecasted your next 20 years. Gets to stepping. You got work to do, friend. You got to learn accounting. Creative Clinton style accounting. Let's call it.
Yeah. So when anybody's really listened to the show or whatever, so not too many of anybody. So we'll just recap. I got this thing against fungus. If there's any conspiracy that I believe wholeheartedly, and shit that I put together, I'm not a fan of the fungus. Not psilocybin, not fucking mushrooms on my pizza, not even mushrooms on my steak. Because they don't die. They don't fucking die. There's a billion different fucking kinds of fungus, but to me, fungus is fungus, sins of the father. One fungus ain't better than the other. Fuck them all. I'm not racist against fungus. They could all get it. But they have this lady in Australia. She's just got, I think, 3 consecutive life sentences for murdering dinner guests or lunch guests. Apparently, they were her ex-husband or her estranged husband's family, father, wife, maybe brother, some shit like that. She killed them with death cap mushrooms. Now, did the mushrooms somehow tell her to fuck? Because they have no motive. They're just basing it on just a relationship. Like she had a couple arguments and she put it on Facebook. There was no real motive. Everybody has fucking bickerings with their in-laws with their own family.
Yeah.
The worst she said was "fuck this shit. I'm tired of these fucking people." That was it. It.
Hey, let's be honest. It's not the first time any of us have had that thought. Be like, I'm tired of this shit. Where are the mushrooms at? Let's fuck this up. Yeah.
So I mean, the only thing I could say is like, now was this funguses somehow, because there was some by her home where they somehow telling her, go ahead, pick us.
We'd love to come over for dinner. You making beef Wellington? We go well with that.
We're putting it in the dinner. Yeah, we're putting it in lunch. Yeah. Yeah, the family will love it. You guys get back together. Yeah, go ahead. And she said, okay, and threw them in there. That it's a jump. But I mean, from everything we've seen that's going on, and the more and more we're learning about funguses and shit, fungi, whatever you want to call them, I'm thinking these things are taking over, man.
I think they've been here all along, and we are the invaders, sir. That's my honest. Hey, like in all honesty, there's a lot of evidence. So let's be very clear. I believe in God. I don't know what God. I don't know what he did. I don't know if he wrote a book. There's stuff has happened. Okay, but I believe that we are not top of the food chain. Now, that being said, there is a lot of evidence that says the reason that
precursor man.
No. Well, the reason theories of evolution carry weight is the idea that while we as biped mammals gained more consciousness and everything was because of mushrooms, because that does change your perspective significantly. So me personally, I love being a fun guy. Makes me great at parties. It's just one of those things. But like fungus is not to be trifled with. That's in all honesty. So it's like and look, there's been stories about men who didn't treat people very nicely, who during times where people had to forage for food, that got sick and died. Who knew? Especially after they maybe put their hands where they shouldn't have been, right? That's just fucking history, bro. So I hate to think that don't offend the fungi. No, don't offend the fungi.
Fungi is in my internet. Just letting it be known. Everything was cool until we started talking about the fungi.
Hey, let's be honest. If anyone's gonna get you, it's gonna be the fungi. Okay, they know. The fungi always knows. That is just scientifically factual.
That's pretty fucked up right there. We'll switch off from the
That
fungi.
is.
Just
Hey,
beware the
we've
fungi.
talked about a lot of inappropriate things. Let's call them things that normally we get shut down for, and you got shut down for fungi. I mean, I don't think it's the star people, man. I think it's the fungus.
Look, it's one more line and I'm fucked.
I'm just saying.
All right,
Beware the fungus. They control all.
Beware the fungus. I mean, you notice the one thing that like the main fucking thing that people always get hit with, whether they're sick, whether they got a cut, bruise, whether there's some kind of opening in your body that ain't supposed to be, is what? Penicillin.
Oh, where does that come from?
Mold,
Hey, the fungi giveth and the fungi yeeteth away. It's just
that's it. That it.
I mean, all this time we were praying to the sky. We should have been praying to the dirt. Who knew?
Maybe the Smurfs were onto something. Maybe they weren't living in the mushrooms. Maybe the mushrooms were controlling them.
I worked with a guy who somehow we started talking about Smurfs, and he was like, "There are 3 apples," and I'm like, and his voice every time somebody says Smurfs, I just hear in the back of my head his voice going, 3 apples, like because that's how tall they are. They're the height of 3 apples. So I'm like, hey man, listen. Let's be honest. Everyone had a job in Smurf Village. You had a chief elder, and you only had one woman to mess things up. I mean,
2. It was 2.
who was the two? Oh, there was the gay one.
No. There was a little one that with red hair. Because Gargamel was a perv. He was making them little things to fuck.
So yeah, it never was clear to me. Is he trying to eat the Smurfs, kill the Smurfs, or have sex with the Smurfs?
Trying to eat fucking the Smurfette and the other one.
I mean,
I think he was trying to eat them. Take that whatever way you want it. But then he was supposed to be making. I remember he was trying to make Smurf stew at one time, but then there was another time that he was able to make something else out of the Smurfs. So
there's more now. There's Smurfette,
right?
And other named female Smurfs include Sassette Smurfling. The fuck is that? Younger Smurf created by Smurfette's sister and various others like Smurf Storm, Smurf Willow, Smurf. Get the fuck out of here. Who wrote this shit?
When did Smurfette have a sister?
Yeah. Sassette is that Sassette? No, it's Sassette. Sassette Smurfling, not Sassette.
You made it sound like it was a shit. Like it was a fancy British shit. I just said. Is that the redhead one?
I don't know. Let me pull up the images here. Good old Jugal. Oh yeah. There's the one with pigtails. I remember. But she's not. She's just a child. You can't involve her in female things. That's sort of inappropriate, Marco. Come on.
It's all inappropriate.
3 apples is better than 1 apple.
Yeah, but when you got like 50 bushels you got to fill.
You cut it into small pieces, my friend.
That long for no reason.
It's like a doctor's office, 15-minute appointments. That's it. In and out, in and out, in and out. That's it.
Yeah, and then after 25 years, they forced me to do this. They forced me.
I mean, well, there was also the like, was it Snazzy Smurf, the gay one? Hey,
I remember there was a feminine one, but there was not official that he was gay. I kind of felt like he felt like he fell into the cold fucking slot. He's not quite gay, but he's not quite straight.
He needs a little military service, maybe some jail time. He'll turn. It's fine. Just needs a little time around just men, and suddenly those urges start happening. That's why
Take him on a camping trip with 3 Catholic priests for the weekend. Yeah. He'll come back straightened out.
Well, something will be straight. Won't be his butthole. So that's just Vanity. Yeah, Vanity was super gay. Come on.
No, because when I was modeling, I was kind of egotistical like that. I always looked in the mirror, made sure the eyebrow was right, made sure all four titties was nice and hard. All the piercings and all that shit. So I looked in the mirror a lot.
Yeah, you were probably a little bit gay. That's fine. You didn't have the opportunity. Damn, one shirtless gym shower and he folded. Listen. Vanity Smurf had a flower in his hat, looked at the mirror, and used perfume.
Now you look at every
Come on.
rapper that's on stage now. They wearing purses and Uggs. Motherfucker, they wearing assless chaps and it ain't even Drew Hill.
Hey, look who hired them. Did he do it or didn't do it?
No,
Okay.
these are new kids. They ain't hired. Nobody knew. They off on their own. They don't know what to wear now.
Oh yes, they went to those little parties. Hey, even fucking Kelso was there, and fucking Justin Timberlake was there, and you're going, yeah. Hey, you think he was there just for the fuck?
Justin, you were at the Diddy party.
Hey, that's the problem. Everybody who was at that Diddy party, sus immediately. And they're like, no, I just like fashion. Sure you do that, bro. Calm down. You got too many holes in your shirt. Relax. Okay. It's the same thing. I've seen a straight man wear a mesh shirt, and I'm like, when did you switch sides? I didn't switch sides. Why are you wearing a mesh shirt?
Dude,
because it's cool. No, that's gay. Okay?
I got hit on more in a mesh shirt and leather pants with fucking piercings all through my face and dreadlocks than I ever did looking like a straight white guy.
Yeah. Wow. You never said who was hitting on you. Vanity Torres is the green room asking for more ice cubes. Are they the donut shaped ice cubes or like ice cubes for eating? I gotta, just be careful. Or is it to cool the butthole? I mean, fair. It's a good question. People need to know. I'm like, look, it's, I don't know how we got into fucking Smurfs. It's the fungus. It's controlling our minds, people. That's clearly what's happened.
The fungus, they was gang banging the females, and somebody had it in with Gargamel, because Gargamel was the one making the Smurfs. Gargamel originally made the fucking female Smurfs. That was some clone shit. And then I don't remember if it was Smurfette herself or if it was that new one, the redhead bitch. But she was bad for a minute. She was honeypotting the rest of the Smurfs over to Gargamel.
Hey, let's be honest. There's a quick and easy way to make men extremely unproductive. Throw in one slutty woman. Immediately work stops. Immediately. Okay. That is a scientific fact, sir. That has nothing to do with anything. Gargamel knew exactly what he was doing. Gargamel also had that big nose.
And the big wart.
I remember the big wart. He had very dark haired. He had a little hat too, if I don't remember. I don't know.
No, he was
to cover his bald spot.
He had hair like you. He was just shaved. That's another reason why I told you to grow your shit back.
I told people the other day that I'm like, yeah, I shaved my beard thinking I would look less murdery. And then my friends told me that I look like a serial killer who's trying to change their identity. And that wasn't nice. That's not nice at all. Y'all are too funny. Factual. He's speaking facts. One female will easily start a war. Oh, bro, come on. Helen of Troy. Eve. Pick one. Wicked Witch. Dorothy. One of them bitches. One woman ruins it all. Okay? And they're like, we need a vote. No, you need to stay away from things. Okay?
That is factual. Look at the MCU. Look at Disney. Look at Star Wars. Yeah. Look at fucking Star Wars. The Millennium Falcon is flipping in its parsec right now. And that makes no sense to a Star Wars person.
Exactly.
But it makes plenty of sense to a Star Wars person.
Yeah. We know exactly why. No, it's this is why is that like I kind of the idea that I've seen people are like, oh yeah, no, we don't hire women or we don't hire men, and I'm like, I'm totally for that. Absolutely. There's nothing that will mess up a workplace than gender relations. We women are the spices of life. Yes, but some of your spices are scorpion pepper and only for eye use. That's the problem. Okay.
That the death cap mushrooms.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I feel like it's a weird thing that a lot of hot sauces that are like extremely hot come in eyedroppers. You're like, why would you do that? That's inappropriate. Why does it have to go in my eyeballs? This is ridiculous. Whole warehouse fighting. Meanwhile, she garnishing checks because
exactly. And got kids by people who don't even work there.
Yeah, it's exactly how that works. I'm telling you, there's and like having worked in a lot of environments that were almost fully like there were very few men. Getting my chancla ready. Hey, I'm too tall. At best, you're gonna hit a nipple. Doesn't hurt. Okay, my nipples aren't used for things.
Smack your belly is gonna gong like Buddha.
Yeah,
like, oh.
Exactly. And are you kidding me? With my powers, I fucking Care Bear that shit back, just pow, and just it hits back. I was raised by a proper mom and father. I knew how to throw hands.
Oh, I don't know. That's church girl right there.
I mean,
those are the ones that like murder you, then put you in the bed, and then burn the bed, and then sit there reading the Bible. Jesus told me to do it.
Yeah. Marco Torres, you best warn him. There's no warning me. I'm Greek. I don't listen to the women or the warnings. I do because I know I am the best. Okay, this is why.
Yeah, I am. Zeus don't believe in Jesus.
That's right. And he turned into a goat and still fucked your mother. That shit's crazy. Okay, come on. Yeah. No, I don't. It's. I don't know. I don't know why people are like, let's be honest, if women worked exclusively in women businesses and men in men businesses, HR would just disappear. At least from all the men businesses, because we would have a fight club. I've been promoting this on a few shows where I'm like, they need to bring back a fight club to schools where it's like, hey, save it for the fight club. That's it.
But you gotta be the same age. You can't even go same grade because there's a lot of stupid fucks. You get some 23-year-old man wanting to fight a 6th grader.
That is a US exclusive issue, sir. I remember my brother was telling me how there was a narc that they tried to put in his classes. And the guy who was like, bro, you are clearly like, he looked like, remember how basketball players that were 25, but in like the 70s looked like they were 47 and had 3 kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he looked. And you're like, bro, nobody believes you. And he's like, hey, I'm going to get some weed. Anyone else want some? And you're like, that nobody says that. That's not a thing.
I'm going to get some of the devil's lettuce.
Yeah. It's like, anyone interested in a little marijuana? And you're like, no, just fuck off, bro. It's not. Nope. Yeah.
And I'm smoking tobacco just to let you know.
Yeah, exactly. Fam pulled out the Turkish deli worker. I am Greek, sir. I will come for your family. Do not insult me with this Turkishness. Okay, these people are not people. They are the worst. They are bastards. Okay, listen. Do some research. Read the book. Okay. Missy says, I'm from City. I know a lot of Greeks I can call. Bring them. They will be only nipple height. I am the tallest Greek. Okay, other than the new one in the basketball. He is much taller than me. It's not the same. Okay, but I am a white Greek. It's different.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up. You walk up to somebody and their nipple is in your eye.
I've had it happen before. I stared him down. I realized that I'm stupidly confident when it comes to big people. So I'm like, I'll fucking take you. And they're like, what? I'm like, I'll beat you to death. No problem. I'm going to take your eyeball. Like,
you got the giant Wawa fucking thing.
Yeah, basically. I'm the biggest. This is why I'm like, I'm not a giant. I'm a gigantic person. I'm the biggest you can be as a normal human and be like, he's the biggest one. I'm like a giant midget, like
no. You're like 17 midgets in a sweatsuit.
I mean, yeah, but still. I really still think I should be Huey, Dewey, and Louie just in a trench coat for Halloween. I think that'd be funny. I think it'd be really funny. especially ice hard and pointy. I mean, that is the way the ladies like it, my friend. I think we may have gotten a little off topic, but
Yeah, we done went from the island to the nipple.
I mean, somebody has to. That's
I hope Ryan figured out what the star was.
I let's assume he didn't.
Oh, dude, I did that for a show the other night. Like I gave a shout out to Andrew Berg, and then I asked the people, I'm like, the three in front, which way do you want this set to go? I'm gonna let you guys choose. The star or the rainbow. And the first guy said star. The second guy said star. The third, which was a woman, was looking in her bag in her phone. And I was like, cat lady, because she had mentioned to another comedian that she was a cat lady. I was like, we're doing a comedy show. Pick one, star or rainbow. And she said star. And I was like, you did say you were a cat lady, right? She's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, we knew. And she was like, well, if you knew, then what's my cat's name? I was like, no, it was a smell. Let's get to the Jew jokes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that wasn't a good night. I had an attitude getting on stage, and it was just not good for anybody, I guess.
I mean,
I thought it was funny.
That's all that matters. If you think you're funny, it's all that matters.
Well, I thought it was funny, and the only two black folks that was there thought it was funny. And I even made it a point to say they thought it was funny, so fuck y'all.
Yeah. And Ray's like, and here goes his internet again. Boom. That's fair.
Hey, look, we only got fucking 4 minutes left. That's why I started with that shit.
Yeah. Now we can say all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Except one thing. One thing we're not allowed to say.
We can't say about the Smurf houses. I guess we can't speak on the Smurf houses.
I mean, the fungus will get you. It's just.
We got a quote for tonight.
Yes, I was trying to find it again. I might just use a different one. So, thoughts are seeds, actions are the expressions, effects are the harvest. It's basically about negative thinking and how it's important to minimize it because it spirals and causes problems. I thought you were frozen there for a second, bro.
No, I'm like,
here's like
the first shit you said in the first couple of minutes was the whitest thing I ever heard. That you put a whole white sandwich of a sentence together. Jesus, we're putting seeds where? What are we growing? What's
it's thoughts are seeds, actions are the expressions, and effects are the harvest. That's always tonight at 12:57 p.m. That's correct. Yeah. 8 p.m. It'll be great.
8 p.m. man. Thanks for fucking coming to watch it, man.
It'll be fun. We will be talking. If you thought we talked shit here, it's only going to get worse tonight.
Yeah, we add coal to it.
Yeah, and that is always a problem.
And maybe even Greg.
Yeah, Greg might show up. And when Greg shows up, things get crazy because then we're all trying to make Greg laugh and not talk. And it's very funny. But yeah, that's just Monday night here at the internet. All right. Have a great day, everyone.
Yep. And that is it. This has been Motherfucking Monday with Dino the Genetic Motherfucking Marvel. And remember, don't believe a goddamn thing that's said on here. Don't believe it. Do your own research. Do your own studying. Get some knowledge to yourself because they try to take it away from us. This has been Motherfucking Monday. Check us out tonight for Life of Giants. Wednesday, we got What the Fuck Wednesday. Thursday, Mental Health. And Saturday, Motherfucking Hammered and Cheese. And we started all over it again. So, that being said, we out, guys. Be good to each other.
Later.
So what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. So what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah.